the people I know, you are one of the most non-judgmental people I've met, because most people have opinions on everybody, and feel free to share it. Were you taught that at an early age? Is that a conscious effort that you make, or how did that develop?
I think over the years it was just something that subconsciously developed. I'm not sure growing up in life that I ever looked at it from the perspective of should being judgmental or being opinionated. I think it's a natural byproduct of being a human being to have opinions and assumptions and biases about things. I think it's part of the ingredients that make life enticing. But at the same time, I think that we have to be careful about the judgments that we make and their authenticity. And so what I try to do, particularly now, it's interesting you bring this question up, because particularly now, what I've tried to consciously do is when someone has an opinion that I disagree with, not to shut my listening device off, not to disregard it. I now purposely will say to myself, wonder why that person thinks the way they do, and I try to explore either through questions or research why that person feels that way, because a lot of times I can learn a lot. It also brings into judgment or into clarity for me why I feel the way I do. So, and a lot of times I think that it's a waste of time, because you really think that you know someone, but rarely do we really know people as well as we think they do. I think there, in all of us as human beings, there's a blind spot, and we tend to see what we want to see in other people. We tend to disregard what we want to disregard in other people. And if someone's a great friend, like you and I are great friends, and I'm sure you and I will be far more tolerant of each other because of our friendship. And if something were the same in another person that we weren't as friendly with, we probably would be a little bit more selective in how we dealt with it.
I know one thing that you used to do was when somebody would say something bad about a person who wasn't there, you would always say, gee, that's odd. Last time I was with them, they spoke so highly of you.
Yeah, I think it's very difficult if someone's saying positive things about you, for them to turn around and say negative things about you. And so one of the things that I try to do is to take the high ground and be as positive as possible.